Let's meet your Houston Rockets. At guard, 6'4", number 3, Kevin Porter Jr. Starting at power forward, at 6'6", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. The forward position, 6'10", number 43, Franz Wagner. In the middle, at 7'3", number 77. The point guard position at 6'3", number 1. Your Houston Rockets head coach is Simmons. And your Houston Rockets.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, thanks. Kyrie Irving has settled in Brooklyn after his time in Cleveland and Boston. He said, "I'm grateful to be in a position to set a better example now. What I learned was, even on the bad days, you have to galvanize the group. And there isn't one leader. It's the balance of leadership." Guys?
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You take a look at the Celtics. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, I think for Houston, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Harrison Durant in his the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Rockets, they've got Wagner. He's out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Porter in at the 2. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Drummond. It's hard on the wing. Here's the great. Drummond defending. Driving in. The great with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Irving. Blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Back to Curry. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Porter against Durant. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts, they take over, helping him find a path to a shot.
Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. Here's the great. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Harris outside. Outside Durant. Outside for Irving. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. It's a bad way to lose a possession.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. For three. Hart pulls it in.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be getting.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the great. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul.
Seth Curry.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the great. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hart. It's stolen by Drummond. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It'll go on
foul.
Joe Harris.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Rockets. Taking.
It's both from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Right side, Irving. Fires from 14. Here's the great. He has 6. Offensive board. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got 6 points. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Rockets.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Now here's Porter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Curry passes to Durant. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Shot clock at 3. Harris misses. Houston in the lead. Here's the great. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. They get it back.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating. Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Harris. And here is Irving. Porter with the steal. Here's the great. 6 points for him. Hart with a screen on Irving. The great. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. He's got 9.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And Irving gets it to go.
Come on, what a competitor. When you make a 3 on Irving, you know he's going to come right back with one.
Pass to Hart. Over Drummond. Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. Clock at 6. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Irving. Not going to go that time. And Houston the other way now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Good chance here for Irving. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Irving's got 5 now.
It's a good heads-up play from Seth. Look, he scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
So both teams changing it up here. And the Nets shooting 40% so far in this one. They've got Kevin Porter, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Christian Wood. And it's the great in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it's blocked.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The shot won't fall. Good D by Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. 4 on the clock. Here's the great.
His production was terrific in the first quarter, but it may have come at a cost as he continues to slow down.
And here's Brown, averaging around 6 a game. Blocked! Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Wood. Drops in the layup for 2. Wood's gotten his second bucket.
Watch how Wood uses his body. I mean, pushing past the contact and to the shot. BA, one thing Wood really knows how to do is rebound. 7'2" wingspan. Goes all out every play. You give him the minutes, he'll average double digits.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. Six on the shot clock. Here's Claxton, guarded by Wood. Here's Simmons.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Harris. Durant's got 7, and Coach loves how Wood attacks the offensive glass, extending possessions.
Well, BA, all you have to do is look at Wood's shot chart. I mean, he gets a lot of putback tip-ins and dunks. I mean, he plays like a guy who's had to work for everything he's got.
Ooh, Durant with a steal, and pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Kevin Porter.
Joe Harris taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, C-Web, congratulations are in order for being elected into the 2021 Basketball Hall of Fame class. Man, it's been a long time coming. Congrats.
Oh, man, thank you. I'm so incredibly thankful to everyone who supported me over the years. Shout out to Sacramento Kings. You know, I'm just honored to be recognized among the greatest to ever play.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Timeout called. Brooklyn, they come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Simmons. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 14 points for him.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Drummond passes to Durant. Drummond to screen on Wood. Back to Drummond. Tipped.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Sinks the tray.
I just love the ball movement.
The Nets have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Simmons. Oh, good. The dry spell continues. Hart passes to Porter. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. 20 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Now here's Brown. Drummond to screen on Bogdanovich. Deflected! On the wing, Porter. There's the drive. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, the defensive chop Simmons has a fantastic job using his length to swat away shots.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Stripped away. Here's the great. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Simmons. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Durant's shot is off. Houston has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Bogdanovich on the wing. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Wood. Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's the great. 22 points for him. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Simmons up top. Can they get it? Got a hand on it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Simmons. And he lobs it up top. Kick out to Brown. From downtown, here's Drummond. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Drummond is such a skilled operator. I mean, close to the bucket. Tough to find ways to hold it and check inside.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And Brooklyn has possession. Now Simmons. Drummond to screen on Wood. Durant with it. Hard covering. Durant, the pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
Man, good whistle there.
The free throw drops for Harris. And the Rockets going with... And so it's the Houston Rockets building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome. Well, they knocked the win out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
All right, time to see how the Western Conference is stacking up.
You know, for the Rockets, they've
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, the Nets shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. On the floor for the Nets. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's an 8-footer. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. That shot off. Houston has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. They double him with Harris. Now here's Hart, guarded by Durant. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's the great. Throws it up high.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Outside Irving. The kick out, Curry. To the right side. The 3. Irving, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence. Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant.
Rockets foul. Number 1. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Drummond with the screen. From 10 feet away. There's the block. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Wagner. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Call timeout.
And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
As the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Here's Irving, following the score by Houston. He gets it in there. Irving's got 16 points.
Yeah, and as soon as Irving is going, good luck trying to slow him down. Looking flat out dominant.
Doubled by Durant. Here's Porter. And he banks in the layup.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Curry, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
The great. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Pass to Durant. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's the great, pounded by Harris. Outside Hart, over Irving. Hart can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
To the middle. It's deflected. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's the great. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
For your Rockets.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Christian Wood is checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Wagner. Another steal. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Houston ball.
And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. The Rockets, #1. In the third spot, Brooklyn.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month. Always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
In terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
Brooklyn shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Simmons with it. Tries to snap the cold streak. Curry's shot is off.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Releases from 15. Here's Hart. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dragic against Green. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
And that's just a veteran play. Dragic with the great recognition, running the offense to perfection.
Pass to Hart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Andre Drummond.
At the line
It's
for
not a
your
great
Rockets.
trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Porter Jr. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Brooklyn's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hart's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Pass to Thomas. Goes up at the elbow. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him
That's his
coming
first
up.
personal foul. Second team foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Cameron
The first one
Thomas.
falls. All right, the Rockets
shots.
making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 20-6 run. Inside. Pass to the great. Down low. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 35.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the double.
It's Brown on the wing. Here's Claxton. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Now here's Hart. 22 points for him. Here's the great. Back to Hart. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hart's got 24 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Step back and fire. It's tipped.
and they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Thomas, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Simmons. Looking to end this cold spell. And that one's long. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons, and clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team.
Here's Claxton, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to the great from behind the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Thomas. Outside, Brown. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Here's Thomas. Tries to keep it alive. And the Nets miss again. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thomas misses. Outside Schroeder. Pass to the great. Back to Schroeder. Outside, Green. No good from outside.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Brown passes to Simmons. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. To end the run, he blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And so it's the Houston Rockets making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV.
So both teams making some changes here. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Wagner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's the great in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Curry. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. For 3, here's Harris. Fires in the triple.
3.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first personal
Kept
foul.
the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting. He's scoring every time they've needed him to.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor,
Okay.
he's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Left side, Irving. Got it. Well,
body control Irving has. Fending off the defense and style and still scoring. I love his aggressiveness.
Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. The great, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to Drummond. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's really valuing every possession. That's just his first turnover of the game.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves. And usually guys will flourish positively when they're in a great space. And Cream's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis swear off social media. Others we know, they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case.
Harris passes to Drummond. Tipped! And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Gordon. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. To the paint. Ooh, Durant with a steal. It's stolen. All alone. And that one drops for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And here's Curry for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Pass to Durant. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Wood with it. Gordon outside. Here's the great. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. No good on the shot. Ooh, good D by Irving. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over Wood. And again, it's the Nets missing. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And here's Wagner. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Irving to end the drought. No good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. Into the lane. And Aldridge with the block.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender. Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Harris' shot is good.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. Here's the great. Here he goes. Jams it in off the great move.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Irving, the pass to Curry. Back to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Assisted by
Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
A great hustle from Irving in the paint, outworking the D to find the game.
Right side Green.
2 minutes.
This one for 3. The great with the bucket.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Yeah, the D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters. Now, they've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's the great. He's guarded by Irving. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. The great going inside.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Aldridge down low, guarded by Wood, lets it go. Rebounded by the great.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
He takes it in. Got a hand on it.
Rockets foul.
So the Nets making a switch here. Brown's and so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you to all
for Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.